Thank you for joining us on another episode of Beer with the CFO. I'm Bridget Howard with Consero, and I've got my friend Jen Ford, who I'm catching up with over a live oak hef. And Jen, you're having...
I'm having a Deep Eddy Ruby Red and Topo Chico.
She doesn't like beer.
I'm from Wisconsin, but I don't drink beer.
But she's an amazing CFO, so thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Jen Ford is the CFO of Turnkey Vacation Rentals. Do you want to say a little bit something about Turnkey?
Yeah, Turnkey is a full-service property management company. We operate in 54 markets across the U.S., and we manage more than 4,000 premier homes.
Excellent. So Beer with the CFO is a really quick 2-minute thought leadership piece, and so we'll just get this kicked off. CFOs, they are very challenged with having data from multiple sources. The data is siloed. It might be in different systems and even in spreadsheets. Do you have any successful, can you share any stories with us about successful ways that you've been able to manage that at Turnkey?
Absolutely. Well, I think it's very important to get to a single source of truth as quickly as possible. It's important that everyone at the company is defining their metrics or their KPIs in the same way. So the sooner you can have a very clear set of metrics that everyone understands and is speaking the same language about, the better. And so what I would say is first you need to define your metrics. I think it's great to have a strong financial planning and analysis function to set clear expectations for each of those metrics, and then have a strong BI team in place to make sure that you have the proper reporting in place. As I like to say, and I think I learned this very early on in my career, if you don't measure it, you can't manage it. So you've got to have that reporting in place so you can see how you're doing versus expectations. And finally, it's incredibly important to have a venue for active dialogue so that you can either build on the momentum when things are going very well, or find a way to address issues if things are not going according to plan. And so I think all of those elements are very important. At Turnkey, our business intelligence team has been fundamental to making sure that we have our data in all the right places, using the correct hierarchy, and having clear definitions around our KPIs. So they've been fundamental to us in making sure we have that discipline in place, if you will.
Okay. So if you don't know the score, then you really can't effectively play the game.
Exactly.
Okay, so if you want to reach out to Jen, she's a wealth of information. If you want to learn how to really harness that financial information and data within your organization, I'll put her information in the comments below. And thank you so much for joining me on Beer with the CFO.